This episode of The Central is presented by Cups, an espresso cafe, globally sourced Mississippi roasted. Visit cupsespressocafe.com for more information.
Hey Jags, I'm Ella Joyner.
And I'm Cammie Thompson, and this is
J&N's The Central.
Madison Central spring break will take place on March 11th through the 15th. Be sure to stay safe and return on March 18th. This will be an A-Day.
Cicadas will be back in Mississippi this spring. The United States will see both 13-year and 17-year cicadas, which hasn't happened at the same time since 1803. However, Mississippi will only see the presence of the 13-year cicadas. These cicadas are expected to rise up from the ground towards the end of April. For more information, be sure to visit J&N's news podcast through the link in this video's description.
Hey Jags, this is Ava G with your weather. Be sure to have your umbrella and rain jacket ready this week as we're expecting an abundance of rain. Today, we're seeing a 58% chance of scattered thunderstorms with a high of 72 and a low of 52. Rainy skies will continue into Tuesday as we see a few showers throughout the day. The high will be 69 and the low will be 46. The sun will stay hidden behind the rain on Wednesday and Thursday, with the high being 68 and the low being 48 each day. We'll finish the week on Friday with a 53% chance of thunderstorms. The high will stay at 68 and the low will drop to 48. That's all for this week, Jags. Back to Cammie with the news.
Madison Central special education programs focus on ways for their students to broaden their social horizons. J&N's Tavi Belso reports on the yearly Valentine's Day project.
Madison Central special education classes play a huge role in MC's Valentine's Day celebrations with their handmade paper flowers. The self-contained special education classes business project include making, marketing, and selling of tissue paper flowers.
The students look at it and we look at it as a business project. And so they are practicing actually developing a business, making money. They are practicing their skills and actually working and producing the flowers. Then they practice taking students' money and that money exchange, also marketing, getting the students to actually buy the flowers. And then also the delivery and the logistical plan and getting everyone the flowers on Valentine's Day all in one day. So there's a lot of skills involved in the different areas that make up the whole business. Yeah, well, the students love to buy the flowers. It gives them a chance to interact with the special education students. The students enjoy their interaction with their peers. And we also have a lot of different groups come and help us during that time to get those flowers out and delivered on Valentine's Day.
Other student organizations such as National Honor Society support and help with the project. These students help prepare and organize stations for students in our special needs program.
I've learned how the passion that the teachers put in to help with their special ed students, as well as how all of the students in that program love the projects that they do and love helping the community, and you should definitely go and help. We've partnered with the special ed program to help every Friday with Jaguar Java. We have members also volunteering when the Valentine's Day flowers are being sold, as well as some members can even participate in special education classes by helping out and helping Miss Bruce, who is the teacher at this program, lead her classes and interact with all of her students. I would definitely encourage other students to become involved with this program because it's genuinely a really good experience. You get to meet other people, help out your community, help the special ed program here at Madison Central. It's definitely a wonderful experience.
The special education classes are open to more volunteers and student participation. If you want to be a part of this project, talk to Ms. Easley in room 203 or Ms. Bruce in room 190 for more information. This has been Tavi Belser with J&N.
Mock Trial is a club at Madison Central that allows students to engage in the judicial process. J&N's Natalie Mann reports on what this club entails.
Madison Central's mock trial team just passed regionals and qualified for state. Mock trial is made up of two 6-member teams which put on fake court cases. Each October, the students are given their trial, which is either civil or criminal. The cases last about 1 hour and 30 minutes to 2 hours and involve arguing the team's case, as well as objecting and counter-arguing their opponent team. Mr. Ainsworth is the sponsor for mock trial at Madison Central.
Every team is given the same case. Sometimes it's a criminal case, sometimes it's a civil case, and there's evidence in the case that you have to go through. There's witness statements, testimony, there's the charges and the kind of the legal statutes of the case that you got to figure out. And that's a fair amount of memorization. So a lot of it's just going through this is what's important, this is what you need to notice, this is what you need to focus on, and then students just have to spend time with it. There are rules of how to do this, and that's where objections and stuff comes in, and for the lawyers in particular, there's even more memorization there.
Kendall McKenzie is the head attorney for Group 1 of mock trial, as well as a junior at MC.
Mississippi Bar, which is what all Mississippi attorneys go through, puts on mock trial. They sometimes write the cases, sometimes mock trial cases are borrowed from other states and things are changed to make it about this state. And you don't have a jury, it's not 12 people that come in and judge you. You have 3 judges and they are your jury, I guess. And being a witness is very different than being an attorney in general. Because as an attorney, I can ask questions, I can talk to the judge, I can use the judge to address opposing counsel. I can do a lot more things, but being a witness, you answer questions and you go sit down, which it's a fun experience because you get to play another character and you get to help your side. But being an attorney is a lot more involved. Both are equally important, of course, because without one or the other, you don't have a case.
Davis McWhorter is a junior at MC and plays the part of a witness in mock trial.
I enjoy the companionship of it, being with everybody who also has a similar interest as I do. Most everybody on the team wants to go into law, so that's really fun. And then also we do a lot of practices and scrimmages at the judge's house, who's Judge Stacy. She's our kind of coach. We do a bunch of late night practices at her house, which are always fun.
Mock trial just attended their first state competition on March 1st. If you're interested in joining mock trial next year and want to know further information, make sure to contact Mr. Ainsworth. This has been Natalie Mann with JNN.
Black History Month honors the achievements and contributions of African Americans in the United States. JNN's Rachael Carpenter reports on how our community celebrates this month.
February is Black History Month, and there are many ways we can celebrate. The Mississippi Civil Rights Museum celebrates by offering events, tours, speakers, and even a family day. Here at Madison Central, Minority Student Union works to educate other students on what this month means. Drew Gardner is the manager of family and community learning at the 2 Mississippi museums.
We celebrate Black history every day. The museums are open, there are prominent stories. Mississippi has an incredible history, and so much of that history hasn't received the same amount of attention. And so telling the story of Black Mississippians, not just here in the month of February, but throughout the year, it's important for us to have a clear understanding of where the state has been, to know where we are today, and to know where we want to go in the future. Now having these stories on the forefront gives us a great way to start to engage with so many different stories of Mississippi's history. The story and the fight for the civil rights didn't just begin in the 1950s and 60s, that we have this long trajectory and lineage of generations of Black Mississippians that fought to make Mississippi an incredible place. But we also get to do it in a way that in a lot of ways is easier for students to start to be able to wrestle with and to digest. So many of our communities are rich with these stories. It just simply takes the effort and energy to go looking and asking the right questions to find them. And so it's a powerful thing, it's a special thing, and we're glad we get to be just a small part of it all.
Samaya Lane is a senior at Madison Central. She is the student representative of Minority Student Union.
It's a great opportunity to just get to know people on a deeper level. Understanding that just because on the outside we may look or seem a different way, if you get to know us beneath the surface, get to know anybody beneath the surface, you might like something more that meets the eye to them. As people, we tend to talk and want to give our different opinions. If you really truly feel that it's important to you to learn more about this month, I would say just listening to what other people have to say, especially people of minorities like African Americans.
For more information about Black History Month, you can visit mcrm.mdah.ms.gov. And for more information about Madison Central's Minority Student Union, you can visit their Instagram at MCHSMSU. This has been Rachael Carpenter with JNN.
That's all for this episode, Jags.
Be sure to visit our Instagram at Jaguar News Network for more updates throughout the week.
Until next time, I'm Ella Joyner.
And I'm Cammie Thompson, and this has been
JNN's The Central.